If you resonate with this video, consider supporting by subscribing. We upload weekly on self-improvement related topics and diving deep into your own spirituality, aiming to help you achieve inner peace and fresh perspectives towards life, as it is sometimes all you need to open up a completely different life path for yourself. Are you someone who's easily affected by others or external events? Do you find yourself very sensitive, with a heart that's quick to break? Do you often feel disrespected or undervalued? If what others say and do frequently impacts your emotions, and you'd like to change that, this advice is for you. We'll explore how to navigate life without overthinking, so that no one can easily hurt you. So, how can we learn to not overthink? The key is to change 3 areas of our thinking. The first misunderstanding we often have is thinking there's only one viewpoint in life, our own. When we feel offended or uncomfortable, it's usually because we're seeing things solely from our perspective. Let me share a personal experience to illustrate this. Years ago, when I was training a new employee, his phone kept buzzing with messages. I was getting annoyed, thinking, how disrespectful of this newcomer. But when I asked him about it, he showed me his phone. It turned out his wife was in labor, about to give birth to their child. He was frantically trying to arrange things while still attending the training. Immediately, my annoyance turned to understanding, and I apologized for my assumption. This situation taught me a valuable lesson. What we perceive as disrespect or lack of value is often just our misinterpretation. The biggest hurdle we face is looking at situations only from our viewpoint. We tend to believe that our perspective is the absolute truth, that things should be exactly as we think they should. But our perspective is limited. It's not the whole picture. People who appear more mature and stable aren't necessarily smarter than us. They just have a more comprehensive view of situations. As the saying goes, the more you know, the more you realize how much you don't know. Next time you feel disrespected, try shifting your perspective away from yourself. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and consider their intentions. This approach will not only help you maintain a clearer mind, but also foster a more optimistic and healthy outlook. If you find it challenging to do this immediately, that's okay. Sometimes it's wise to let things settle before jumping to conclusions. Give situations time to unfold. Let the dust settle, so to speak. The second area of thinking to change relates to how we view ourselves. Often, the you think of isn't the whole you. Sometimes what others say strikes a nerve because it touches on our insecurities or sensitivities. For instance, you might be most sensitive about comments on your appearance, height, weight, or competence. When we hear such remarks, we might get angry or defensive. Even if we strongly disagree, part of us might fear they're right. The real issue isn't what others say about us, but how we see ourselves. Remember, regardless of your current situation, we all share the same fundamental nature. Everyone is equal in this sense. If this sounds hard to believe, don't worry. I found it difficult to accept at first too. Think of your self-image like an iceberg. What you see above the water, your conscious thoughts and beliefs about yourself, is just a small part of who you are. Beneath the surface lies a vast, unseen portion, your true self. We often get caught up in trying to perfect the visible part of the iceberg. We form ideas about ourselves based on our interactions with the world, which then shape our emotions and further solidify our sense of self. But this self-image isn't the whole truth. Your real self is like a state of being where you're not constantly thinking about who you are. It's when you're fully absorbed in something without analyzing or judging it. When you simply observe without labeling or explaining, you might notice time seems to slow down. This is a glimpse of your true self. This deeper self is infinite and indistinguishable from others. It doesn't judge good or bad, doesn't experience joy or sorrow in the same way our everyday self does. We often don't recognize this part of ourselves because we're so used to being led by our surface-level thoughts and getting caught up in our mental narratives. Understanding this can help you see that you're more than just your thoughts and feelings, you're part of something bigger. This realization can free you from being overly affected by others' opinions or temporary circumstances. The third area of thinking to change involves how we handle our emotions, especially in challenging situations. When faced with difficulties or conflicts, it's easy to get swept up in strong emotions like anger, fear, or resentment. The key principle here is to maintain balance. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, but rather not letting them control your actions. When you need to make a decision or take action, try to do so from a place of calm consideration rather than emotional reactivity. Weigh the pros and cons of your choices. Consider the long-term consequences, not just the immediate emotional satisfaction. Remember, emotions are natural and can provide valuable information, but they can also distort our perception if we're not careful. By maintaining emotional balance, you can make clearer decisions that align with your true goals and values, rather than being swayed by temporary feelings or external pressures. To sum up, if you want to be less affected by others and navigate life with more ease, focus on changing these 3 areas of thinking. Broaden your perspective. Remember that your viewpoint is just one of many. Try to see situations from different angles before drawing conclusions. Embrace your whole self. Recognize that you're more than just your surface-level thoughts and insecurities. Your true self is vast and connected to something greater. Maintain emotional balance. Don't let strong emotions drive your actions. Make decisions from a place of calm consideration. By working on these areas, you'll develop a more resilient mindset. You'll be able to face challenges with greater confidence and clarity. Remember, it's not about becoming immune to others' opinions or external events. It's about developing the inner strength to respond to life's ups and downs with wisdom. This journey of personal growth takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself as you learn and grow. Every small step you take towards understanding yourself better and broadening your perspective is a victory. You have the power within you to create positive change in your life. As you apply these principles, you'll likely find that you're less easily shaken by others' words or actions. You'll develop a stronger sense of who you are and what truly matters to you. This inner strength will shine through in your interactions with others, potentially inspiring them to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and growth. Remember, you're capable of more than you might realize. By changing your thinking in these ways, you're opening doors to new possibilities and a more fulfilling life. Trust in your ability to learn, grow, and thrive, no matter what challenges come your way. Thank you for taking the time to explore these ideas with us. Remember, you have incredible potential within you, waiting to be unlocked. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, and every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. You are capable of achieving remarkable things in life, more than you might even imagine right now. Trust in yourself, be patient with your journey, and keep moving forward. Your unique experiences and perspective make you valuable, and the world needs what only you can offer. Believe in yourself because you have the power to shape your life and make a positive impact on the world around you. Keep learning, keep growing, and never stop believing in your ability to achieve your dreams. Until next time.